So I'm putting new rockers on the Jeep, and you can see I've got a new inner rib. That's 16 gauge, and I've got, well, that's the center rib, and the inner rib is on as well. Hard to see, I guess. Anyway, it's on there. So yeah, anyway, that's that. And then underneath, I cleaned off a bunch of rust on the floor pan, surface rust, and on the rail here, the frame rail bit, there was some, and just cleaned that all up, primed it, looks good now. And I've got the outer rocker prepped, and it's ready to go on. So yeah, coming along and looking good so far. Here I've got the outer one prepped. I've covered it in high heat black paint like I did with the muffler project, so it'll take the welding afterwards and still be protected. So yeah, this side is looking pretty close to getting ready to be all put together and done, and then we'll move over to the other side and do it all over again. Okay, you can see I have the outside rocker on for a trial fit, and the contour is good, and there we go. I have to take it off now, do a little bit of trimming, drill a couple of holes, and I think it'll be good to go back on. And with that high heat black paint, it'll be good for welding. And we're in business, so it's looking good. Okay, so I have a new torque box here that I made. It's going to be a combination of weld on and bolt on. So you got the two bolt holes there. And this thing's actually pretty hefty. I'm impressed. It's a nice piece that I made up. It's tips the scale at 1 pound 14 ounce. So yeah, there you go. One more piece ready to go. Okay, so the driver's side is finished with the rocker panel, and I've used a combination of different metal thicknesses to do this, from 16 gauge on the inner rib and some lighter gauges for the outside rocker and the inside rocker. Anyway, it's all together now, and I've sprayed everything with a rocker guard to protect it from rusting again in the future, and did that underneath as well. Show you that here. Okay, you can see did the frame rail there as well. Cleaned all of that up, got rid of the rust, and rocker guarded the whole thing. So new panels all throughout here. Tools, mostly hand tools, a couple of snips, some hammers and metal benders, air saw, and yeah, so anyways, mostly all done by hand, as you can see here. Air shears. To get the curve on it, to get the curve on the outer rocker, that I did by hand as well. I'll show you. Okay, to get the curve on the outer rocker panel, I use one of these landscape ties, and you can see they're flat on two sides and rounded on the other, and it gives just the right radius bend for that outer rocker panel. So it worked out really good for that, and everything was welded together, and I covered over some of the welds with JB weld just to smooth it out and make it look a little nicer. But yeah, it's all together, it's all solid, and ready to put the plastic trims on. So yeah, as you can see, I got the fender back on, the inner fender, splash shield and everything. Just put the plastic trims back on. And then we'll come and do everything all over again on the passenger side, which as you can see is mostly rusted away here also. Anyway, just want to put that out there and show you a little bit how this works. And you don't need a whole lot of super fancy tools, and you can do it too. So thanks for watching, and see you next time. You know, liking and subscribing really helps a small channel, so thank you so much.